Welcome to Coin Retrospectives, short histories of old coins. And this is the 1936 Cleveland Centennial half-dollar, struck in commemoration of the Great Lakes exposition of that year and for the 100th anniversary of the city of Cleveland, Ohio as an incorporated city. Designed by Brenda Putnam, its obverse features a bust of Moses Cleveland, a general of the Continental Army during the American Revolutionary War, a lawyer in his home state of Connecticut, ratifier of the United States Constitution in that state, and shareholder of the Connecticut Land Company. It's this last point that brings him the glory of being enshrined on a coin. In 1796, he was appointed as the head of a survey corps to determine favorable locations for cities in the company's latest purchase, the Western Reserve. After 2 months of travel, he landed at the mouth of the Cuyahoga River on the 22nd of July, 1796, and determined it to be a good spot for a city. His employees named the city of Cleveland in his honor. He then went back home to Connecticut and allegedly never returned to Cleveland ever again. I'll leave it up to you as to whether he made a good choice or not. I'm sure you've noticed by now, by the way, the spelling of his name does not match the spelling of the city's name. This could be due to the initial surveying party misspelling his name on the survey map. It could be due to a newspaper, the Cleveland Advertiser, whom in their first print run of 1831, stated that dropping the first A in Cleveland was, quote, agreeable to the wishes of many of our oldest and most intelligent citizens, who are of the opinion that it is the correct mode of spelling the name and that the A is entirely superfluous. Close quote. It's most likely that Cleveland was just easier to spell without that extra A. Either way, let's hope Moses is okay with this. If he isn't a fan, maybe he could hire Tim Misney. Clevelanders know what he does. And on the reverse of the coin, a map of the surrounding area with 9 stars representing, from west to east, the cities of Duluth, Milwaukee, Chicago, Toledo, Detroit, Cleveland itself, Toronto, Buffalo, and Rochester. In the words of Anthony Svatek and Walter Breen, quote, we have not found documentation, but we suspect that the compass was intended to show Cleveland as the center of industry within a radius of approximately 900 miles. Close quote. Center of industry, sure, but the Browns wouldn't come to town until 1946, so... Anyway, enough browning on Cleveland. The Great Lakes Exposition of 1936 was a pretty good affair, drawing a total of approximately 7 million visitors across the summers of 1936 and 1937. This Romance of Iron and Steel, which was the unofficial exhibition theme, cost $70 million to hold, and part of that cost was defrayed by the minting of the coin I now currently hold. The man behind the scenes was Thomas Mellish, a prominent Cincinnati businessman who had already had success with the Cincinnati Music Center half-dollar, despite that coin being minted to commemorate an event that didn't exist. Despite some issues getting it through Congress, namely the fact that similar half-dollars were being minted with multiple years and mint marks in order to increase sales, Mellish got the coin minted at its full authorized mintage of 50,000. With the aforementioned rules set upon the coin by Congress, the Cleveland Centennial and Great Lakes Exposition commemorative half-dollar was only minted in one place, Philadelphia, and with only 1 year, 1936. Thus, it is a relatively inexpensive coin to procure if you're a Clevelander or simply trying to complete a commem set. Or maybe you're Drew Carey. In which case, maybe you're interested in picking up a new show I'm writing called Whose Dime Is It Anyway? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, do consider subscribing. I occasionally do weird videos on coins I find interesting. If you're new, be sure to check out some of my other videos. But in any case, leave your 2 cents in the comments, and have a great day.